Hello guys, we are continuing to play the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. It's part 4 and I hope this time narrator will be like not speaking a lot because that was awful. That was awful. Okay, so we will begin the game. We will continue the game because as I found out.
This is the story of a man.
Yeah, thank you. We are not starting anew. We are continuing.
All of his
from
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
From the progress.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
Yeah.
co-workers.
Where's there are more computers? I need more computers and more inputs to make. Yeah, thank you. One computer. No, the second one. Second one. Okay. Third one. So there is no input today. Yeah. That's bad. So okay. I hate Mondays. So there is nothing changes. So do we need to go to the new content right now? Okay, we will start with the new
Oh,
content.
good.
Why not?
You noticed my sign. Yes,
Thank
I
you.
have something very exciting to show you.
The new content, yeah, we got it. We got it! Can we go there? I need to go there. No! No, I want to see what's there. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, we will continue to play. Okay. I'm still a little bit sick. Yeah, so yeah, what? Oh, the broom! I like the brooms, you know. From the previous part.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Two? The end is never the end again.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
At that point, I'm starting to...
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
1 plus 1 is 2 minus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 minus 1. What the fuck? Okay, new content is out. New content part 2 is in. Old plus busted. Thank you. New hotness. Cool red section out. Oh, boring section. Okay. I'm so sorry. I can record these videos only at night, so I'm so sorry.
Now, to be
for
clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Who took the red marker? Me. It's me. It's me. I'm always taking this stuff, you know. This way to the show floor. Oh, we are on a red carpet. New features. Are you gonna photo me? Please, please, please. The right side is my working side. Okay, so we're going. Expo Hall 2. The second one. The second part. Okay. The red chair.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Oh my god, do you know my name? Nobody knows my name.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Not too big. This is my size. Please, can I take it? Okay. Please leave children out of the monitor right now. The button that says name of the player that is playing the game. The name.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
No,
okay,
no,
here
no,
we go.
I'm
Let's
not
take
Jim.
a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
No.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim,
Well,
sleeping and waking
like
as
this
Jim,
name, but I'm not
falling in
Jim.
love and being heartbroken as Jim.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you
Jim.
don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name.
That's just a
Okay,
stupid
we're doing it
button
again,
that
and this
says
time let me
somebody
finish
else's
first.
name. That's my name. That's
Now,
not my name.
allow yourself to become Jim.
No.
Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out
Yes.
of here.
Thank you.
I'm done with this
Okay.
button. Why
So,
don't you
thank
go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked
Yeah,
very
okay.
hard on?
Okay, I'm going. Come on, you're humiliating yourself. Like you are doing.
Maybe
it, not
I'll
me.
only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Where are we going? Oh, there is collectibles. What's that? Is it Stanley? Why is squeezing his fingers like this? Like in fists? What? Well, I want to see his serious face. Oh, he's not serious. Well. Oh, he looks scared. Oh, he looks sad. No. Well, okay. Settings work champion. Infinite hole free achievement. No. We're going to what? Settings work champion? Yeah, please. Let me in. No, they don't want to do that. Okay, so we're going to free achievement.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Thank you. Fuck you. Okay, so, that was useless. Oh, there is a smoke. There is a strange smoke, come on. So, that's an exit. What do we need to do right now? Stanley Parable 2, okay. Oh, get your turn. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. No more steps, it just works.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Oh, can you
Yes,
give me
you
an
see,
achievement
you'll
then?
come to this lever, and when
got
you
an
pull it,
achievement.
the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, test achievement unachieved. Thank you.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, We hear you, and I promise it will happen.
We all know that it won't happen. But to be honest, I expected something like interesting from the new content, but that's not working right now. You know, it's not interesting. If it will be
What else?
like,
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I will just play another game, the next part, and I don't know which game I will play, but I will change it to something interesting, because that's not interesting right now at all. Yeah, we saw the ending of the main Stanley Parable. Collect them all. Can you find them? Can you find them? Yeah. Okay.
Ah,
Ooh.
collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Well, come on. That looks strange for this kind of game, I guess. Looks a little bit hellish, but okay. One from 6. Okay, so okay. There's nothing here. Okay.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Yeah, that's tragic. God, the tragic is that this game became really, really boring.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday, come on.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Fuck you. Come on.
Or
Such a
actually,
jerk.
maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Yeah, we are. We are moving on, and you can't change that. Okay, I don't like this hairs is pumping out of my ear. Come on. Okay, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, I'm here. So, no screenshot. Come on. That's the big screenshot we are screening right now, but it's okay. Oh, it's a merge. Okay, I will go there. Not interested in merge.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more awaits you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Thank you. Can I just throw it?
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Why this is so dull and not interesting. What's that? Come on. Can I go somewhere? That's new? What? Oh, okay, we need to go up. Let's go up there. Yeah. Here we'll go. That's new. Oh no, we've been there. Yeah, the lock. Okay. This door is shut. Well, to be honest, I don't know what to do here. It's still clicking when, like, we can hear the clicking on the keyboard. Exit? Can we exit, please? I want to go. I want to go and play and do something. Something interesting. Not that.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes. Here we go. Ooh.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
No.
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
I like this.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Really? Really? That is strange. The balloons. Thank you.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
something will dramatically change, but no. There is no changes except for the balloons. Okay, well, nothing is working except from these two computers in there. Yeah.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up. Why was it? When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Bucket. Well, no.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
It had really been worth the detour after all, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We've been there, yes? Yeah, we've been there. There was an office in there. And maybe I can go somewhere.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section,
Here.
walked straight ahead to the
Okay,
opposite
that's
door,
something new.
and got back on track.
That's something new. Okay. Maybe I just...
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Where?
from here, it's, left.
Why there's no doors open? Come on. I want to go somewhere. Not left.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Really? Thank you. Oh my god.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
Fire.
The whole story completely unusable.
Fire.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay,
4, 3,
from the
7.
top.
Oh no. Oh, 427. I'm so sorry. 427.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, maybe. Where's an input? Input! I need input! There's no input. Okay. So we're just continuing to run.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
What?
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's find the story. So, these two doors are leading to the same direction. Yeah, can we go there? No. Oh, these two. And this, I guess, I don't know where. Okay, we will go to the left right now. Okay, to the left. As Beyonce said us to do so. Okay, so, what will we find here?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No! Oh God.
All of his co-workers were
That's the
gone.
plan.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe. 427. I need to check for the 427 office. Maybe we're fired and just needs to go home.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh, come on. Oh, okay. We'll go. We will go. Why not? This? Only this? Maybe like that? No. There's nothing. There's nothing. It's not. We're still clicking on the keyboard. Okay, so we're still.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
What?
The story. Here it comes.
We need
No,
to go
wait,
back
never
one
mind.
more.
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Retrace our steps, really? God.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. Why not? I will do that. I will do that. I can do that. We can see the big yellow line. Yeah. We all can see that. Where is an input? Oh, I can't see the input. The yellow line. Do we need to go there, or we can go there? Oh,
No, I'm done. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay. Okay. So we have no choice, yeah? Good job. Oh. Oh, there's the cards. Solitaire or something?
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Like this? Okay. Okay, thank you. So we need to study it. Fern. Yeah, fern? Something like that. Fern. What does the fern
Wait,
mean?
what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
So it's... Oh, I need to check. I need to check for there. There is nothing in there. There is no doors. Yeah, we need to go there. What is going on? Oh, right now I was just scared by my hairs. Like I was thinking that something is flying under my head, on top of my head. Oh, so we're here. Okay, so 427.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
427.
after everything we've been through,
I can
you...
see.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't
can
take
you
this
see?
anymore. To hell with it.
427.
Restart.
No. I was looking. I was waiting. Oh,
You know
come
what,
on.
Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Well, why not? Why not? We're doing it, okay? Okay, is there any possibility? No, there's no possibility for us. We're
Now,
just going.
yes, this is exciting.
This
Just
is
me and
exciting.
Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
That's a new loop. Yeah? Oh no. No, we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. Okay, good.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I can see this line like a living creature, you know. So it's just come on, I'm done. I'm done. And through the ceiling, you know. Just I'm done. I'm leaving.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Yeah,
How
really.
important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I need to check something. So the narrator won't tell anything to us? No? Okay.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're
1 second.
supposed to restart the game
What?
eight
Deviate from
times?
Maintenance room.
That's really how
End up
all this
in
goes?
manual. Narrator restarts
It's all
the game. First
determined?
restart. Discover the second
So now,
room
according to
now
the
has
schedule, I
been
restart again. Then what?
Aimless wandering,
Am I
narrator
just supposed to
restarts the game.
forget?
The
Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Restart, 8 restart,
My mind
9
goes
restart.
blank simply because it's
After
written
long
here
time,
on this
Stanley dies.
thing wall. Well,
What?
who consulted me?
6
Why don't
restart,
I get to
find the line
decide?
again, begin
Why don't
forward
I get a say in all of
Finally,
this?
the
Is it
replica
really?
office has begun to-
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
So, when we will see no longer an office but the black space, we need to be afraid because
All of his
the narrator
co-workers were
will die
gone.
and I
What
will
could it
die.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps no. Yeah, doing some. Oh, yeah, input. Finally input. Thank you. What? Why there's...
Maybe Stanley would never pick up the bucket. A lonely bucket, lonely and miserable and
Where is the
Stanley-less.
bucket?
Such a sad fate for a bucket.
Oh,
Stanley
I'm so
picked up the
sorry.
bucket.
I hadn't seen it. I'm so sorry. Come on, bucket. Come on, go.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, maybe we will just follow. Okay, so there is the 38 minutes right now, but I guess we need to just finish it to the restart the game, and we can come on. We need to continue this game to the restart for not losing the progress we're making right now. So we will finish this part after the restart. So okay, so we will go to the past, which narrator gives us. So he tells us to go to the left, and we are going to the left. We will do as he told us to do, but come on, that doesn't
Still
mean
no
we're
one was
doing it.
here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no.
I'm so sorry for
We're getting
that.
into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yeah, we're listening to instructions. Okay. Second to the bathroom. We can go to the bathroom because what?
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Okay. Extreme bathrooms, come on. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered, loses, then that's what the boss choose. What the fuck? Oh my god. My brain is not braining. Okay. So that's not working. The bucket and my friend, my dearest friend is with me.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Yeah.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
2A45.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Yeah, really. Thank you. Okay. Something is happening. Where are we going?
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? Or what about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Hey, there's nothing here. Oh, okay. We are going. Oh my god. Okay. Where are we going? Okay, we're going somewhere.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Thank you! Oh my god. What's going on? Oh my god. That's the heights.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I really want to go to this kind of escape, but we are Yeah, we are. Yeah, we have a word that we will go and listen to the narrator this time. So we will go and listen to the narrator. And, the bucket. Okay, the bucket is with me. Come on, friend.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Yeah, we can't go out, okay?
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
That's so strange, okay? So,
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
okay.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter, his one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Thank you. The bucket.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system. When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
So what do I need to do? Do I need to...
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
So I've done something.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and...
Where is the Stanley's wife?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
My God.
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Really? About to find out what? That he will die? What the fuck? Okay, so guys, we are finishing for today. For the I guess last part will be the finishing of these games. We will try to escape, and we will try to press on and solve some puzzles at the end of the game. So please leave a like, press follow if you like that, and I will be making videos every day. So bye. Thank you for watching.